Hi, my name's Eva and I'm a sacred drum practitioner training teacher on the Sacred Drum Practitioner training course this year. This is the first year Stephen and Renata Ash are trusting us teachers with their course. It's an incredible course. It's a year-long journey into sacred drumming, into working with the medicine drum and medicine tools within the sacred space of a medicine wheel and learning to use it for healing. Learning to listen to the sound of the drum and to really listen to your intuition for healing, for connecting to the natural world around us, for connecting to your landscape and for connecting to your inner self. It's an amazing course and I would like to introduce you to it by reading the foreword in Stephen's Sacred Drumming book. The foreword is written by Wallace Black Elk. Stephen and Renata call him Grandfather Wallace Black Elk because he asked them if they would like to be adopted as his grandchildren. And when Stephen wrote this book, Wallace Black Elk wrote the foreword in the introduction of this book, Sacred Drumming. So the way I feel to describe sacred drumming to you is by reading this foreword by Wallace Black Elk. So get yourselves comfortable and just chill out, relax, grab a cup of tea and listen to this foreword by Wallace Black Elk. Maybe close your eyes as you listen to the words that came from him. This is the story of the drum. The drum keeper is an old woman. She lives at the north of a lake far away. First came the thunder and the lightning. This was the first wave. The second wave came, and the second wave was a continuous noise, continuous sound. The people who had come to seek the old woman asked each other, "Can you drum?" "No," was the answer from everyone. So there was no drummer. They went on to meet the old lady, and when they got there at daybreak, they heard the sound of the drum. It was a good sound, a sound of welcome for the spirit kin, for family. They could hear all their relatives in that drum sound. For 4 days they heard that drum beat, and then found that it was a woodpecker tapping on a hollow log. So it is Woodpecker who is the drum keeper. This is the story of how the first ceremonial drum was made. They found a hollow log and they stretched an animal skin on each end, then put willow around it, then heard the rain, snow, wind and all the natural elements. They heard the thunder echo in the clouds with lightning flashes across the sky, and they heard a voice yell. It was a woman's voice. "Grandfather, it is me. There will be a time. I will come. You will hear my voice. You will live forever." They could hear voices of women and men trilling. Then came a heartbeat, and all the animals came and danced. All the birds and insects and lightning came out of the earth. The stone people came out of the water and danced. All the birds and insects and lightning came out of the earth. Oh, the stone people came out of the water and danced. Trees and plants came out and danced, and they healed the people. The rhythm regulated their heartbeats, and they began to shake as if they were electrified. It was the rhythm of the drum that did the healing. They kept drumming and hearing all the sounds of the earth in the drum. The drum became a sacred way, and everyone gathered around the drum and they began to dance. When people feel good, they dance. People who could not see were healed. Those who could not walk, they got up and danced. Even those who could not taste or smell were healed with the rhythm of the drum. We dedicate, we affirm, we hear the voice of God when the drum is beaten. In the drum are all the animals, plants and natural things. There is lightning and thunder. Everything is there in the sound of the drum. That is the way the story of the drum was told. The drum is a special gift to the people. The voice of Tunkan Shila, grandfather, and all that is holy is in the drum. It is recreation for the people. When the drum sounds, the people become recreated with the heartbeat of the drum. The world became contaminated with the smoke that came over the water. It came from a place we now call the Mediterranean Sea. The sound of the drum will clear this contamination. Through the drum, a messenger can come and pray with that beating voice. The sound of the drum is the sound of the Holy Mother. When men deny God and Holy Mother, when they say, God, who are you? That's when the animals pray for us. When men want to create something different to God, men create nothing. Tunkan Shila sparks as spirit around the world. They offer their lives, their blood becomes stone. We make our sacred pipes from this stone. Fire was the centre of grandmother and grandfather, and around the fire we drum. Here we contact our ancestors. We are not separate. We can bring this back with the drum. We bring back the spirit. All people have drums. They make drums from wood, trees and skin. Black, yellow, red and white. They all have drums, and we don't remember who had them first. The word drum means wooden bucket. It is called she, he, because we all came out of the drum or womb in she. We all came out of woman. When you were born, that is your second birthday. Before your second birthday, you were in she's womb. You were listening to the drum beat of the Great Mother. That is why the drum is so healing, because you remember. You go back to the safety of where you came from. You get reconnected to where you came from. Every day is sacred, not just one day of the week. When you drum, you connect to the sacred. The drum contains all the animals, plants, minerals, lightning and thunder. All of the natural and sacred world is in the drum. The voice of God and the Holy Mother and all the two-leggeds are in the drum. So when we drum, we link ourselves to the tones of the rocks, the tones of the rocks, the water, the air, the wind and the rain, into she, he and he, she. The drum represents the whole world. She knows everything. She gave birth to all that is living. When we make a drum, we make an imitation of the mother. She is wisdom. We play on her and we beat and throb with her rhythm. When we dance, pray and sing with the sacred drum. Thank you for listening. I hope that resonates with you, and I hope it answers any questions you may have had about sacred drumming.